Chamocha is the song sung by the Israelites when they crossed the Red Sea and realized that they had been redeemed. It is a song of happiness. On April 3rd, 1968, the day before he was assassinated, Dr. Martin Luther King delivered his famous "I've been to the Mountaintop" speech. Despite all the hatred that Dr. King was living through, despite the fact that he had not crossed the sea or come down from the mountaintop and led his people into the promised land, somehow Dr. King shared his own happiness in this speech. "I'm just happy," he said, "that God has allowed me to live in this period to see what is unfolding." He did not ignore the ugly reality. "The nation is sick," he said. "Trouble is in the land, confusion all around." But Dr. King said, "I'm happy to live in this period because we have been forced to a point where we are going to have to grapple with the problems that men have been trying to grapple with through history. But the demands didn't force them to do it. Survival demands that we grapple with them."
Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai.
I've been to the mountaintop. I just want to do God's will.
Mi Kamocha Nedar Bakodesh.
God has allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land.
Nora Tehilot O Sefele.
We as a people will get to the promised land, and I'm happy. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Malachutecha ra'u v'hanecha.
Now we're going to march again, and we've got to march again in order to put the issue where it is supposed to be and force everybody to see that God's children are suffering, going through dark and dreary nights, wondering how this thing is going to come out.
Bokeh yam lifnei Moshe.
And we've got to say to the nation, we know it's coming out. For when people get caught up with that which is right and they're willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory.
Zeli anu ve'ameru.
We mean business now, and we are determined to gain our rightful place in God's world. We are determined to be people. We are saying that we are God's children, and we don't have to live like we are forced to live. God's preachers must talk about the New York, the new Atlanta, the new Philadelphia, the new Los Angeles, the new Memphis, Tennessee. This is what we have to do.
Adonai yimloch leolam vaed.
God sent us by here to say to you that you're not treating his children right. And we've come by here to ask you to make the first item on your agenda fair treatment, where God's children are concerned.
V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miad chazak mimenu.
Only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. And I see God working in this period.
Baruch ata Adonai Gal Yisrael.
I see God working in a way that people, in some strange way, are responding. Something is happening in our world.